guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Batman issue 14. And before I start talking about this issue, just want to give you guys a couple updates. Of course, I have Comic Uno episode 177, and that show will review all the comics I read this week in one show. So if you want to go check that out, the exclusive comics are in the description below. Also, another update I didn't give in my last reviews, but I'm giving here, is that I will not have many reviews next week. The only reviews I'll have are the ones that are posted on Wednesday, and they are a couple of DC books, but hopefully you enjoy, and then I'll be back on track next week, and there won't be a Comic Uno episode next week either. But follow me on Twitter and Facebook, and maybe I'll give some of my thoughts on the books coming out next week. But let's start talking about Batman issue 14. So, this is a start of a new arc. Last arc was long and is I Am Bane. Or no, it wasn't I Am Bane. Maybe we're getting into I Am Bane. The second arc had to do with Bane and Catwoman. And now it's kind of a longer arc. And this is a new one. I think this is a shorter arc, which is Rooftops. And we have a cover with Batman and Catwoman, which I really like. Maybe some of the shading could be a little better on Batman. You can't really see his face over here. But the concept's great, because this is very much a story about their relationship. And I really like the art. I think the art fit very well with this romantic night and them just strolling along Gotham and looking at the stars. I will say sometimes the shading, just like the cover, got a little dark on Batman's face, so there were times where I think the lighting could have been better, but that's really just nitpicking. I do think the lighting, especially in Catwoman here, was really good. Kind of has this Adam Hughes feel to the artwork, and it worked with the style of story that it was trying to tell. Let's see what's going on with the story. So with this issue, like I said, it's a night on the town with Catwoman and Batman. Catwoman and Batman, where this is Catwoman's last night, and she just wants to look to the stars and have fun and stop wearing their mask in a way. Stop doing things that they don't want to do and just be them. And of course, most of the night they do things they don't want to do, or where they feel forced to do. And, you know, Batman saving the day is, you know, he always feels a little forced to do it. But by the end, they make love on the rooftop, and that's the end of the issue. That's exactly what they wanted to do, how they wanted to end the night, and they look at the stars, and who knows what's going to actually happen to Catwoman after this. Will she get captured, or will she go to jail for something that she might have done? We don't know. We don't know that full story. We haven't seen that on screen, but that's how it ends. And if you really enjoyed Catwoman and Batman's relationship, I think this was a beautiful issue. You know, I'm not a huge big fan of Catwoman and Batman, but I think you can still respect their relationship here. I thought they did a beautiful job. It was very poetic. It's still a slow issue, and I do feel that a lot of the recent issues have been slow, especially the last arc, but I feel like this was a needed slow issue in a way. Maybe it wasn't the exact time they should have told it. Maybe this arc would have been more powerful if they had it before last arc, just because, again, that was a very slow arc, at least for me personally. So maybe this would have had more of an impact then, but still it's a very impactful issue either way, because if you enjoy this relationship, you really get to see why it works and why it doesn't, what makes them similar and what makes them different. I also kind of like the little reference they made to Holly Robinson, which is a Catwoman from the pre-New 52. I was surprised that they mentioned her name, but it's actually just Selena using her name. So I wonder, will we see Holly ever? Is there a story behind that? Why, you know, name drop her? So I thought that was kind of a cool name drop if you know Catwoman's history. And if you don't, then it's like, oh, okay, cool, she's just using a name. But I hope that's a name drop for something in the future to bring Holly back. But I like this issue a lot. It was my favorite issue I read this week. And if you enjoy the relationship, I think you're gonna really like this. And if you don't, I still think it's a really good issue just to show these two characters, and it's a good character-driven issue. I do hope after this, you know, the story picks up a little bit more. I still think that the first arc of this book has been the strongest, but I do believe the story will pick up. So, Batman issue 14 is my pick of the week. I gave it 4.5 stars. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also in the description below, there are links for my comic book, Like Father, Like Daughter. And don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father, Like Daughter. I'll see you guys later. Bye.